People have been coming to Miami, Arizona for a long time. 150 years, give or take. Not for fame, not for fortune, just a chance. A fair shot at something that could build with their own two hands. The mind gave that to him, or maybe it took it. It depends on who you ask. This isn't the kind of town that makes the headlines, but it's that kind that makes the men. The kind where generations go underground so their kids can rise above, where names are carved into the rock walls no one will ever see. But they meant something. You didn't just live in Miami. You worked for it. You earned it. You bled for it. And somehow, after all this time, it still stands. Because down there, mining ain't just what they do, it's who they are. I am going in the coffin.
The history and stories we were told about haunted places is wrong.
But then we kept on saying duel, fight.
Who came up with this idea?
Myself and my co-investigator Steve Johnson have nearly 20 years of accumulated experience in the paranormal field. There's untold stories across America of haunted places. We're going to investigate these stories, locations, and sites. And these are the best photos of Dorothy that have ever been. Their secrets and science to find the stories that should have been told. Sometimes haunted places are not what we've been shown. This is Longhorn Paranormal. Deep in the mountains of Arizona sits the town of Miami, Arizona. A town that makes me question what we learn as paranormal investigators. Over the last 20 years, we've studied residual and intelligent hauntings and the correlations between historical sites and those forms of hauntings. And so when Molly Cornwell told us there was a place we needed to check out that she used to own, I was intrigued. Molly's always brought us interesting locations. She said this one may have been a church, a brothel, a bar, and even have underground tunnels. And I thought to myself, it sits just blocks away from this historic mine, this energy that built this town. And towns, they hold stories. And when we look at residual and intelligent hauntings and renovation and change, there's definitely a relationship. And so when we had heard it had just been purchased by Nicole, we definitely wanted to speak to her, and we definitely wanted to investigate this place and see if we could bring those stories to life. The stories of the brothel, the stories of the tunnels, the stories of the people that once lived here.
My husband and I bought it July 1st. We've been open a little over 2 months. And we heard rumors about that there was a brothel upstairs at one point in time and a possible speakeasy downstairs. And there's a tunnel that goes out underneath the highway. And you said it was because...
Yes, they had tunnels way back in the day for different sort of reasons that connected a lot of the buildings to the area together. Similar thing in Globe or South Coast. Anybody just watched anything on that? You guys been up through there, I'm assuming too. It's just part of culture. They did different differences in state colors and whatnot. At some points weren't allowed up on the streets and whatnot. Opium dens, stuff like that. A lot of old mining towns, stuff like that.
People wouldn't want to be caught going into a brothel or definitely into a speakeasy or you were gambling or doing anything else like that. So that's kind of what we've heard about the history of this place. And then, was it Tommy that came by the first time and said, hey, do you think this place is haunted?
We didn't really hear a whole lot about it until some friends of ours that came down that had some experience with it, and they brought it to our attention more than anything. We kind of had some uneasy feelings a few times. A lot of that's kind of went away since then.
Feeling like somebody would walk into the room and you go around to say hi and there wasn't going to be anybody there, or shadows out of the corner of your eye. We've seen a few of those, which is a little bit weird. And so then when our friends, Danny and Austin came in, they're kind of mediums. And they were here for our opening night. And they got up in the morning and we were sitting behind the bar and they were like, what the hell happened in this place? And we were like, I don't know. And they said, Danny count 11 and Austin count 13 or something like that. And I was just like, yeah. I said, I don't know. I said, we felt stuff. I said, but Andy more than me sat down and had a conversation with them and said, hey, listen, we're not going anywhere. You guys are more than welcome to stay, hang out, whatever you want to do, but let's just be cool.
Tonight, we are at the Wild Horses Saloon here in Miami, Arizona. This place has been a church, a brothel, a gambling house, potentially even a Prohibition-era style place, as well as a bar. We just don't know. Unlike many times when we come in and we know the history, we know it is going to happen. Tonight, we don't know much at all.
Being the first team to ever investigate this building, we had very little information to go on, and we knew the town wasn't going to give us much. And more importantly, we knew that we had no history on this building, and we needed this town, and we needed this building to speak. So we had to be very careful in how we approach this investigation.
Is there somebody here with us tonight? Can you tell us your name? My name's Jenn. I'd love to talk to you.
As we started our investigation, we decided to use necrophonics, and almost immediately we start getting responses to our questions, where intelligent spirits are saying, mine, who's there, and sit, as if they're responding to us and inviting us to sit down and communicate with them. This is important to note, as it may indicate that we're dealing with an intelligent haunting, which is a type of paranormal activity where the spirits or entities appear to be aware of their surroundings and capable of interactions with the living. Unlike residual hauntings, which are like recorded events stuck on repeat, intelligent hauntings involve direct communication, responding with, or interacting with the people or objects around them.
Mud.
Your name?
Dirt. Are you a miner? Leave it. Cheat.
Should we leave the bar?
Can you turn the blue lights off again for us? Yin.
I'm gonna put this device down on the table here. Here, Les, can you light it up?
When we first were looking at investigating this location with the amount of intelligent activity, I thought for sure electronic magnetic devices would be a good tool. So I laid down a K2 meter. A K2 meter, also known as a K2 EMF meter, is a handheld device used to detect electronic magnetic field changes. It's often used by paranormal investigators to identify potential spirit activity. It's believed that spirits can interact with these devices and change the multicolor LED EMF readings. As electronic magnetic frequencies intensify, the LEDs go from green to red. Investigators believe spirits can cause changes in those and use the meter to attempt to communicate, often asking entities to light up the device. While commonly these are used by paranormal investigators, they're used in other fields too. We highly recommend the one from Ghost Augustine.
Dance. You want people to dance? Got you.
I have a bartender here. Would you like her to make you a drink?
What do you want to drink?
Sleep.
Sleep? Did we wake you up? How long you been asleep? TikTok.
Were you watching us record a video?
Now you're all quiet. Why are you quiet?
So we're here with you all night. Where would you like us to go?
Show? What are you going to show us tonight?
Would you like us to go down into the tunnel?
Are you upstairs? No.
No, you're not upstairs. Are you downstairs?
Talk.
Talk?
Yeah, we're trying to talk to you. Then.
Would you like me to pour you a shot?
Talk one at a time, please. I'll talk to the person that can light up the K2 meter.
Are there any women here from the brothel?
Hall.
Call?
Hall.
Call.
Hall.
Are they upstairs? Where would you like me to go?
Open. What do you want us to open? The doors are open.
Would you like us to go down into the tunnel?
We can't.
I can't? Why can't I go down there?
Not.
As we were asking about going down to the potential site of the old speakeasy, a female voice says, "We cannot go down there." And a male voice says, "Not." Prior to the Prohibition era, many men in society in general initially frowned on women going into speakeasies. During this era, public drinking was seen as a predominantly male activity, and women who drank in public or entered saloons were often viewed as morally questionable or rebellious. During the 1920s, cultural shifts, especially driven by the Flabber movement, challenged traditional gender roles and social freedoms, including going to speakeasies, smoking, and dancing. While conservative men and traditionalists disapproved, the trend grew rapidly, and many men eventually accepted, tolerated, or even encouraged women's presence in these venues because it increased business and social appeal. Is it possible the female spirit was saying her and I couldn't go down there because we're female? And the male spirit was saying no because it wasn't culturally appropriate for the time?
Who's down there?
Why can't I go down there?
B. Leave out.
Can Steve go down there?
Yeah, that's my name. Loud.
It's at this moment the voices on Necrophonic say, "Steve, do it." Almost validating what we were thinking about women being allowed down in the speakeasy.
Can Steve go down there?
Yeah, that's my name. Team?
Team?
Yeah, we got a team here to talk to you. Leave again.
We're not gonna leave.
We're gonna be
We're
here
here
all-
all night long.
Not going anywhere.
You better get real comfortable talking to us.
I know it's the first time you've had anyone come in here and do this, so it's really easy to set the stuff off.
Can you draw the energy from any of my devices to light this or this up?
Yeah, I got different colored lights in here. Bad? No, lights aren't bad. They're good. Not work.
Would you like the lights turned off?
What do you want to do?
You've gotten really quiet.
Girl?
What would you do if I go downstairs?
So something. So what? Claude again. Is Claude there? At first? Is Claude
Are you
there?
sure it said Claude and not God?
Claude. Is Claude down there? Is Claude good guy or a bad guy? Monster.
Is Claude downstairs?
Run.
Run? Yeah, it's not gonna happen. We've had bigger and badder try to scare us off.
Our team searched Arizona historical records for Claude in the Miami area who might have had a bad background, and we came across no records. Is it possible we were uncovering something new and fresh about history and about the town of Miami no one knew about?
So if I go downstairs, am I gonna encounter this Claude?
No.
No? Is he upstairs?
Is he hiding? Listen.
Yes.
You've told us to go a couple of times. We're getting ready to go down there.
Alright, well I'm gonna head down there. I'm gonna do it just to do it. What do you guys say about that?
Repeat that, please.
If you don't want me to go down there, you turn off my blue lights. Right now, turn them off.
Smooth.
Show me what you're made of. So tonight, guys, we have a couple fans with us. Longhorn Paranormal fans. Say hi, guys. Hi. And the bartender for the bar here.
Yeah, wearing black. It said hello.
Come on, I'm waiting.
Gold.
If you can't turn those lights off, I'm gonna go downstairs.
Go. One at a time, please. Heat. Stop her. Why should I stop her? I can't hear you. What are you saying?
I'm gonna walk back there. So I'm leaving Steve alone right now. Just to see what'll happen. Are you down there? If you don't want me to go down there, knock over my tripod. Knock it over.
Back there. Just down the hole.
Watch us go down there. I don't think you'll stop me. Did that just say hole?
Trap.
Did that just say hole?
Hole and then trap.
Huh.
Down.
So guys, it just said hole, trap, and down. I think they're trying to tell us that going down there is a trap. We're gonna do it anyways. So we're gonna head underground because they just said going down there is a hole and it's a trap. Well, you're gonna find out. All right, here we go, guys. As always, pushing the limits here. What is okay? I'll take that.
Sporks.
Zero fear, guys. Zero fear as we head down here. Hey, we're down in your hole.
Watch your head.
We're in your tunnel. What are you gonna do about it?
I need help.
Hope.
Are you gonna stop us?
One.
I was told that I should never come down here.
Stay.
Stay? You want me to stay?
We're here to talk to you. Just watch your head.
What's your name?
Leave. Leave.
Who needs to leave?
Steve.
You want me down here alone?
I don't know what that is. Repeat.
No.
No.
Do you want Steve down here alone?
No.
Do you want us both to leave?
Stay.
Okay, well then you need to make your presence known.
Can you show yourself in the shadow? Move a
Where's
rock.
that apparition we captured? So right now, guys, we are underground, underneath this bar. You can see the muddy water, nasty, murky water out here. It smells god awful, and there are bugs everywhere, guys.
How many people are down here with us?
Can you bang something around?
Are you under the mud?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Is there a body down here under the mud?
How many people are under the mud? Did you get stuck down here? Yes.
Yes?
Was it a cave-in? Or was it
Are you Chinese or Hispanic?
a demon? Of course.
As we are investigating, we don't always show every word that populates from necrophonics or every response. Oftentimes, there are things that we consider debunk or irrelevant or maybe not even correct. What we're hearing in the moment is often an interpretation of that immediate response from the echo feature built into this device. Necrophonics is a digital spirit communication tool designed for paranormal investigators and researchers. Built as an ITC, an instrumental transcommunication app, it combines multiple sound banks, white noise, and audio manipulation features to enhance the potential spirit interaction. Investigators report hearing intelligent responses, names, and direct answers during investigations. Even though this is not scientifically validated, it is a tool that is often used, and it is one of the only mobile apps I endorse. The question of whether or not we're truly getting intelligent responses will ultimately be up for debate. The paranormal investigation is all about science. It's all about an accumulation of facts and an accumulation of tools.
So we were told that these tunnels were used to transport different races that couldn't be above ground at certain times. And so that at the end of the tunnel here, there's a break-in, but it's collapsed. So if you're down here, can you throw something at me?
Splash the water. Sink.
I would love for you to throw something at me.
Am I stepping on you? I can't understand. Can you be clear? Don't.
Where are the bodies?
Laying down. Laying down.
Laying down? Dude, I've been trapped. Trapped? Are you under the water?
Are you behind the wall? Turn it up. You don't like the echo? See, this goes on further, but it's collapsed. Supposedly at last construction of the road. And there's a small room that goes just beyond there.
If you're down here with us, can you please tell us your name?
In the next several minutes, we started to get a series of unintelligent responses. But one response we did get was them talking about a collapse and my demons and my biggest fears. And so with no further communications really happening and questionable of whether or not this building was really playing on my fears, we headed back to the top to regroup and decided the best solution was to send Steve down alone. We wanted to see if the men that were potentially down in this old tunnel system or speakeasy would communicate with just another guy.
All right, guys, we are going to send Steve. We decided that we're going to send Steve back downstairs into the tunnel alone to see if we can have some of the same interactions we just had and see if it truly is women that it does not like.
Yep. Heading down. Jen's gonna hold on to this.
So I'm gonna give Steve a hand here and watch his back from the top side so we can see what happens when he goes down. Go ahead. Got a radio, right, Steve?
Yep, got a radio.
Take your time, Steve.
Yeah. It's not like the ladder's 100 years old. All right, I'm gonna take it 2 stages. Back down. Keep in mind. All right.
So I'm gonna stay up top here, guys, and just monitor for Steve.
Yeah. Necrophonics.
Necrophonics inbound, got it?
Got it. Whoa. That was me bumping the laser. All right.
All right, guys, he is in there alone.
All right.
As you can see, it's about 20 feet down. Straight down.
All right, I'm down by myself. Brave? Yeah, I'm very brave. No? Stay? You want me to stay with you? Help? How can I help you? Urgent? What's urgent? Are you stuck under here? Yeah, I'm listening. Are you talking to me? Yodik? What's your name? Hi, yeah, what's your name? Come talk to me. Jump? Jump where? Wet? You're wet? Are you underneath all this mud? Toss it? What are you gonna toss? Can you toss something in the water for me? Sit? You want me to sit down? Alright, I'm sitting down. Talk to you? Alright, well I'm here. What's your name? Who am I talking to? Herman? Bert? He. Who's he? Dead? Hey, can we talk one at a time, please? How many people are down here with me? How many is that?
This is why.
Fight? You want to fight? Why do you want to fight? Is that what you did down here? Is you fought?
Because it's a gyroscoping gimbal.
A duel? You had duels down here? One? Defeat? Somebody got defeated down here? What else happened down here? Lots. Was there drinking down here? Did you do drugs down here? Lot of them? No? Okay. Nelfer. What's Nelfer? No? Why aren't women allowed down here? Why don't you want women down here? Can you tell me a story of what happened? Where'd all this dirt come from?
Steve, ask him about the prohibition.
What about prohibition? Was there booze down here? Did you hide the booze down here? Sims? Who's Sims? and talk, fight. Why were they fighting down here? Were they fighting over booze? Were they fighting over broads? You're getting kind of quiet now. You're fighting over gold? So is that what happened? People fought down here? Don't go any further? Oh, this was the escape route?
For her, but she's at.
Who would escape?
When they opened this up a couple years back,
Would girls escape here?
down here. Did they just get lucky and popped a hole and?
Well, when the bar first opened, this
Right.
and it wasn't what it was. So Bill and Roxy bought it.
Woodbrook.
That's when I came
What am I looking for?
Right. I mean, what's the chances they punch a hole?
What's beyond that wall? All the way down?
No, yeah, right. You're right. The previous owners.
Yeah.
It would be on the plan.
I'm just thinking like it had to have been on plans.
Well, see, yeah, because.
Come, you want me to come down there?
Breathe.
Breathe?
Right.
Yeah, it's hard to breathe down here. It's hot.
Right. Right.
So none of us will ever go down there, you know? So I don't
Well, that's what you got us for.
Well,
Now
I'm
you're
not getting anything from you. Besides, there
there's
was
a
fights
couple
down
of
here.
Is there really?
Thieves?
Yeah.
There were thieves? Were
Yeah.
you gambling down here?
Like square balls all the time.
Is that why people would fight? A duel. Why would you have a duel out here and not in the street? Gambling? Okay, so there was gambling down here. Did someone lose or was someone cheating? Who's that? I'm listening. Yeah, fight. And they left you down here? They just buried you? Can you step in front of my camera?
Cam, how is things looking on the camera in the tunnel?
Stop. You don't want to answer any more questions?
Nothing special.
Okay.
I'm excited to hear what Steven do on the necrophonics down there.
All right, I'm gonna head back up. I'm not getting much. Maybe I should send Jen down
Really
here.
good stuff.
She likes breaking up fights, especially when people want to duel. All right, I'll be back. All right, after not getting much, except
Who's coming up?
Yeah, there's a lot.
hearing about it being a duel.
It's a funny situation to get to though, because there's like a lip over it. So it's, oh, I see. She kind of straddled it. And she smells like sewer. She said it smells twice as bad now.
Oh, really?
And she said it's like 25 degrees hotter down there than it is out here. I would think it would be cool.
Yeah, because it's underground, right?
No, it's hotter.
Well,
Take
if
his
there's
equipment,
mean
David.
things down there, that's probably why.
Grab that. I got a little bit. Can't figure out why no women.
Yeah.
I think it's, I think it was over gambling because it kept on saying duel. And
We heard fight.
So the
liars
men were
fight.
fighting. So the men were fighting over the women over gambling.
Yeah.
Okay.
but I couldn't get, hey, we're buried down here, whatever. They kept on trying to, but they would keep on saying duel, fight. I'm like, oh, you want to fight me? No.
Right.
I got a couple of names, but then they wouldn't repeat them, so.
Interesting. Well, it's validation of what we experienced down there. I mean, there's definitely validation there.
With the stories about this old building, the potential speakeasy underneath, the underground tunnels, certain classes of people not being, quote, welcome, there was no question we had some intelligent energy to prove there is something still lingering in this building and this town. There's a legend of men who live below the mines. Mines often lost in time. Whispers in the wind. Shadows in abandoned shafts. Phantom whistles. Locals often talk of these legends. Lost miners are echoes of time that a town remembers too much. But of course, they're just legends.
For all the things that we left unsaid, for all the times I found promises dead, I had nightmares along the way. I made prayers in vain, never heard, never heard, never heard. So many fights for nothing at all, so many problems never solved. My soul